Please stay standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
You may all be seated. Good evening, everyone. I'm honored to stand before you all today as our class's salutatorian. I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude to all the wonderful people who have played an integral role in helping us reach this point in our lives. First and foremost, I would like to thank the parents and guardians of our students. Your unwavering support and encouragement have been the driving force behind each and every one of our successes. You have sacrificed so much to provide us the opportunities we need and ensure we have everything necessary to excel in life. Without your love and guidance, we would not be standing here today. I would also like to thank the teachers. You've dedicated your lives to shaping our minds and preparing us for this very moment. Your passion and concern for your students have inspired us to be our very best selves and never give up on our dreams. You have challenged us to think critically, to question the world around us, and to never stop learning. I would also like to extend my gratitude to the administration of our school for their leadership and dedication, which created an environment where we can thrive. From setting school policies that encourage learning and eliminating distractions to organizing events and providing resources, your hard work and commitment have been instrumental to our success. Thank you for your tireless efforts in supporting our academic and personal growth. To my fellow students, I want to applaud all of you for your achievements. We have all worked diligently to get to where we are today. From late night study sessions to group projects and extracurricular activities, we've all put in a near infinite number of hours of hard work and dedication to reach this point. As we move forward, I encourage each and every one of you to continue to work hard, pursue your dreams, and always remember the people and the community that helped you get to where you are today. Whether it was a parent, a teacher, or even a fellow student, we all have people who have made an irreplaceable impact upon our lives. So let us now take a moment to thank and applaud them for all they've done for us. Today I stand before many people. Some of you may have been waiting for this moment to come for your entire life, while others may have been dreading this day. Regardless of how you feel, I know for certain that we've been through a lot in these past 4 years. We faced the brunt of COVID, virtual learning, and chronic absenteeism. But we persevered through it all to make it to where we are today. But enough with the past. We must now look towards the future at hand. There's a certain Latin motto that I've been thinking about recently. It goes, per aspera ad astra, which means through hardships to the stars. I believe each and every one of you have a starry future ahead, and I wish you good luck on your life. Thank you. Go Ducks!
I'm Jeanette Boggs, and I'm so honored to be here today as the Central High School Class of 2023 valedictorian. I've always been told that a good speech starts with a joke, but frankly, I'm not too funny. Thankfully, I know someone who is.
Well, I was nervous, sweating everywhere. And I was like, man, what joke is going to make all these people laugh? And I was like, well, a good old classic joke about middle school, all right? You know, looking around, I see all these faces, so many familiar faces I know from middle school. Half of y'all are coming from the bottom of Pamela, bottom of Wise Pamela. So it's been my pleasure to say, we started from the bottom, and now the whole team is here. My middle school year. I was sitting in class, I think it was the English class, and we were having letter of the day. And the letter of the day was in, and the teacher goes, Jake, will you say something you're not very good at that starts with the letter N? And I was thinking, and I was like, man, I'm not too good at this, man. I looked at it and I said, spelling. I'm not good at it, obviously. But that's my joke and my attempt to make y'all laugh. There you go.
Thank you, Jake. Good evening and welcome, all faculty, friends, family, and loved ones, to the Central High School Class of 2023 graduation. At this time, I'd like to give a special thank you to my sister, my grandma, and to my best friend, my grandpa, for their constant support and encouragement. Most importantly, I would like to thank God for the ability and opportunity that we all have to be here together today at this graduation ceremony. I would also like to express appreciation to a few individuals who are crucial to Central High School and the success of us students. Please hold your applause until all names have been called and stand up if you are here and remain standing. To our cafeteria staff, Miss Debbie Vance, Pam Gardner, Lisa Collins, Rachel Mullins, Kimmy Sparks, Amber Smith, and Sarah Yates, as well as our janitorial staff, Mr. Robert Kilmore. Wherever he's at, he will be greatly, greatly missed. Tina Mullins, Jason Archer, and Mike Messer. Let's give all of these individuals a round of applause. As incoming freshmen, we were told that we were the worst class of Central High School thus far. It's clear that they were right. But hey, here we are graduating. Our senior class can confidently say that we've had a different high school experience than the typical one. Being released for 2 weeks, which then turned into 2 years, which then turned into mask mandates, social distancing, and isolation. But despite the odds stacked against us, being the innovative and persistent class that we are, we have managed to make it and graduate today. So let's give ourselves a round of applause. I've pondered this speech, debating what to speak about. As much as I would like to talk about something fun, lighthearted, and exciting, that doesn't really fit the mood of these past few weeks, months, or even years that we have all gone through. But still, today is a good day. Our school and community has experienced much heartbreak and sadness, mourning the loss of so many that we dearly loved. But right now, we choose to celebrate their lives and the impact that they left on us and in our hearts. Let us please take a moment of silence for them, as well as for their families, loved ones, and all impacted by their lives.
Thank you. Countless memories have been made here at Central High School. We experienced our first pep rally, quickly realizing that they are all rigged. Watched and celebrated our boys football team as they beat Ridgeview in a playoff game. Our first homecoming, maybe a first date, maybe a second date, maybe a relationship, maybe a breakup, maybe a second breakup, and then a third, and maybe, just maybe, realizing that you're We have also had the opportunity to see our fellow classmates shine in extracurricular activities, making it to conference finals, regional playoffs, and bringing home over 15 individual and team state championships throughout these past 4 years. Our time at Central High School has truly been full of growth. Each of us have different stories, different experiences, and different things that we hold close to our hearts. I believe we can all agree that we have learned a lot in our 4 years at Central. For me, this meant coming to the realization that I'm not going to be everyone's favorite. There is always going to be something wrong with me, and that no amount of academic or athletic achievement will provide true fulfillment, but instead that it comes from the Lord and Him alone. For others, this may be something different, but nonetheless, we have all grown as individuals, and as we walk out of here with our tassels on a different side and diplomas in our hands, let's take those lessons and put them to good use. If you have gotten nothing else from this speech, I hope it is this. Love others and love them well. Be a kind human and leave a positive impact wherever you go and on whomever you come in contact with. Be humble, giving more than you take, and offer a helping hand to those who are in need. Although we may not understand why things happen the way they do in life, we can trust that the sun will arise again, and with it will come new blessings, hope, and opportunities to be kind. In closing, I would like to leave everyone with 2 quotes. First, Matthew 22, 37 through 39. Jesus replied, "You must love the Lord, your God, with all your heart, all your soul, and all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is equally important. You must love your neighbor as yourself." And finally, a quote from the famous Dr. Seuss. "So be sure when you step with great behavior and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains." Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the class of 20 and 23 of Central High School. First, I would like to recognize the University of Virginia's College of Wives, Chris Davis and his staff, for allowing us to use their nice facility for this ceremony today. I would also like to thank the senior class sponsors for their help in preparing for this ceremony. I would also like to recognize the Wise County School Board members who are present with us today. As I call your name, would you please stand? Ms. Martha Jett. Mr. Johnny Graham. Ms. Rosalind McCamus. Mr. Mark Raymond. Ms. Stephanie Kerner. Ms. Vicki Williams, the chairman of the board, Mr. Larry Greer, and Mr. Herb Short. I would also like to recognize our division superintendent, Dr. Mike Goforth. I would like to extend a special recognition to some very important people, and that's the entire teaching staff of Central High School, because without each of you, this occasion would not be possible. Thank you to our staff tonight. I have a few staff members that will be retiring at the end of this school year that I would like to recognize at this time. When I call your name, please stand. Mr. Robert Kilgore, 9 years of service. Thank you, Mr. Kilgore. Mr. Bobby Short, 32 years of teaching and 30 years in service in Wise County. To the class, it is my honor to speak to you today because I get the opportunity to speak for our entire staff and our school board, and the last time that we get to speak over you as a class. It's a privilege, and I want to say thank you for this moment. And I want to give you some heartfelt remarks before we leave here tonight. As you graduate and you move on to the next phase of life, I hope that you'll take some things that maybe you've gained at Central High School. First of all, I hope you'll take with you some wisdom that you've acquired at Central. Wisdom is more than just knowledge, for knowledge is something like 1 + 1 = 2, which is what you probably learned in Mr. Short's class. But wisdom is much more than that. Wisdom is knowledge plus experience over time. So wisdom is what you've gained in and out of the classroom over 4 years. It is wisdom that will prepare you for the future. Let me give you an example of that. When I was in school, I remember I had several coaches that would schedule practice at 9:30 a.m. What I soon found out was that meant that I had to be there dressed and ready and stretched at 9:15 a.m. And I thought, well, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Why not just schedule practice at 9:15 a.m.? Well, looking back, what I gained from that experience was wisdom that said, and I want you to hear this, if you want to be prepared to do a good job, it's better to be early than late. Well now, since the last time I looked at the tardy list, or in light of this morning's program, I'm pretty sure that some of you have not gained this piece of wisdom just yet. And I believe that Mr. Wilson, who deals with our chronic absenteeism, he's behind me just hoping that I could just give you a little bit of wisdom that says, well, it's better late than never, right? I hope you take some wisdom with you as you leave Central High School. I asked the faculty to help me with my remarks today by giving me one word to describe you guys, the class of 20 and 23. One reply was determined. I'd like to add the word focused. You guys have learned the importance of keeping focused, not to be distracted from what matters most, and I'm going to tell you what lies in front of you in the next few weeks and months are distractions that will try to get you distracted from your focus on what matters most. Keep your eyes on the prize. One of my mentors told me one time, what you look for is what you long for, and what you long for is what you're going to live for. I want you to focus on what matters most in your life, and that is faith and family. Make sure you hug your family and spend time with them, your friends, and finding happiness and contentment. Committed was another word provided by our faculty. To me, I would like to add the word courage. Now, I really think of courage when I think of you guys. The importance of facing your future with courage. You see, I've been there at school, and I've observed this class for the last 4 years. I have seen you live through the pandemic, and I was there, and I walked beside you, and I helped you find your locker when you came back. I helped many of you learn how to open that locker, and I remember that I would have to run with some of you just to catch your bus, because you were confused on those first days back to Central. I observed that you guys are battling the uncertainty, the anxiety, and the fear of our times to restart our lives. However, I have observed this year that we have a generation of students that overcame that uncertainty, that anxiety, that fear fear. I've seen it. I see before me a group of generational leaders and changers that have been formed through the crucible of hardship at an early age. So as you begin the next phase in your life, I want you to know that life will always bring you uncertainty. Life will always bring you anxiety and fear. But I want you to leave here knowing that you can have the courage to just go after it. When that dream, when that goal is in front of you and you face uncertainty and you face anxiety and fear, say to yourself, I have the courage to just go after it. Another word that the faculty added was resilient. I would like to add perseverance. Simply the attitude to never give up. The ability to not quit in difficult times. I watched our very own cross-country team. They finished third in the district meet. They did not let that disappointment hold them back. And that group of young men went to the state meet and they won the state championship this year. I've watched our community over the last year live through a lot of hardship like I've never seen before in my entire life. Those hardships have even continued among the faculty and the students even this very week to this very day. We've learned this year as a school community that life will give us unexpected twists and turns. Graduates, life's going to be unfair. It's going to be a struggle. And there's times life can knock you down. However, in these moments, our community, our students, our faculty, and our school came together even closer. We have comforted each other. We've encouraged each other. We've loved each other. And we've realized that with each other, we can make it through. I want you to remember that there's coming moments, maybe in your next job or in your freshman year of college, when things are going to be difficult and you're going to want to quit. I want you to remember that you are a Central Warrior. And Central Warriors never give up and they never quit. As quoted by Jimmy V, I want you to hear these words. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. And finally, as I conclude, all the faculty gave me these words. But Miss Schuler gave me the one I like the most, the best. I believe I'm speaking to one of the best classes in one of the best schools, in the best school system, in the best place to live, Southwest Virginia. You know, people have a lot to say about Southwest Virginia, but I believe there's just something sweet about our small communities here. As you heard every morning in school, you're probably tired of hearing it, but I hope that it sank in at some point. Go out and be the best. I hope you've learned that every day you can get up and make the decision to put your best foot forward. Whatever you do, give it your best. Wherever you are, be the best citizen, the best employee, the best student, and the best person you can be. Class of 2023, I speak on behalf of our faculty, and I say to you, we care deeply about you. We are always here for you, and we are so very, very proud of you today. At this time, we're going to ask our assistant principal to come to the podium and present the diplomas.
First, I would like to now recognize the outstanding academic achievement of our senior class of 2023. I would like for the following seniors to stand at their seats when I call your name and remain standing until all names are called. All of these students will be graduating tonight with a 4.0 GPA or higher. Please hold your applause until the end. Hunter Addington, Colton Arney, Emma Baker, Zoe Barker, Rhiannon Barton, Alexander Bentley, Jeanette Boggs, Seth Boggs, Alyssa Bryant, Grace Campbell, Ian Kendall, Brady Carter, Braden Church, Taylor Cochran, Alexis Collier, Gavin Collins, Allison Cook, Isabella Crabtree, Andrea Creech, Casey Dotson, Jordan Elam, Dane Elkins, Reese Elkins, Jada Mead, Brooklyn Miller, Emily Mullins, Gracie Mullins, Leah Newberry, Waleed Pathan, Raylan Pates, Emily Powers, Lydia Slim, Druin Stewart, Alexa Sturgill, Brady Sturgill, Alyssa White, Lauren White, and Robbie Wilson. are with us. Austin Bowman and Anthony Cook are two students who would have been members of the graduating class of 2023. A chair for Austin and Anthony is marked with a rose and a Bible in their memory. If you would at this time, let's remember those two students by taking a brief moment of silence. Thank you. At this time, I would like to present the diplomas. Graduates, please come up the left side of the stage. When I call your name, please walk across the stage and come receive your diploma. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Hunter Ray Addington. Kennedy Grace Addington. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Colton Ryder Arney. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Keely Grace Bailey. Alexis Jade Baker. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Della Rhiannon Baker. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Emma Grace Baker. Ethan Randall Baker. Kirsten Brooke Baker. Graduating with honors, Hannity Lene Marie Barge. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Zoe Kaylee Ireland Barker. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Tristan Cole Barnett. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Rhiannon Julia Parker Barton. Aaron Alexander Shelton Bateman. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Joshua Michael Belcher. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Alexander Blake Bentley. Graduating with honors, Trinity Sierra Dawn Bentley. Graduating with honors, Haley Love Bevins. Peyton Lee Bevins. Eli Chase Blanton. Graduating with honors, Brandy Nicole Boggs. Candace Brooke Boggs. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Seth Marshall Boggs. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Vithya Jeanette Kate Boggs. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Ashton James Bowling. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Joshua Gabe Bowling. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Aiden William Bowman. Jalen Rashawn Bowman. Graduating with honors, Madison Marie J. Brummett. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Alyssa Denise Bryant. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Grace Olivia Campbell. Caleb Dalton Cantrell. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Ian Curtis Cantrell. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Brady Gage Carter. Daniel Jacob Carter. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Elizabeth Carter. Chloe Abigail Charles. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Braden Seth Church. Graduating with honors, Michael Connor DeVitt Clark. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Taylor Reese Cochran. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Alexis Brooke Collier. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Gavin Shane Collins. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Allison Sue Cook. Graduating with honors, Jessica Darrell Cook. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Isabella Renee Crabtree. Destiny Bell Crawford. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Andrea Lauren Creech. Cadence Marie Cunningham. Landon Walker Davis. Riley Nevaeh Day. Samantha Noel Deal. Graduating with honors, Taylor Danielle Dickinson. Graduating with honors, Evan Dingus. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Casey Sean Watson. Isabel Hope Dodson. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Liliana Faye Dodson. Graduating with honors, Jordan Robert Blake Elam. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Reese Everett Elkins. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Ridley Dane Elkins. Graduating with honors, Valerie Sophia Galon. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Alec Rayshawn Gent. Makai Anthony Lucero. Matthew Solomon Gilbert. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Carly Alyssa Graham. Jacob Henry Graninger. Eric Monroe Green. Annalise Nicole Grimes. Graduating with honors, Ian Grant Hall. Mason Scott Hall. Morgan Taylor Hamilton. Graduating with honors, Olivia Faith Hampton. Morgan Shay Hess. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Brandon Wesley Hobbs. Dawson Riley Hodab. Joshua Ryan Hollyfield. Graduating with honors, Eli Alexander Hopkins. Dakota Shane Houston. Graduating with honors, Ian Jackson Hughes. Tyler Isbell. Gavin Christopher Keith. Eliana Hope Kaderka. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Kaylee Ann Lawson. Marcus Lee Lawson. McKenna Elise Loudon. Graduating with honors, Charles Paul Main. Nadia Alexis McCoo. Raven Dawn McCoy. Ricky Dale McCoy. Graduating with honors, Gary Abram McDavid. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Jada Ariella Grace B. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Benjamin Isaiah Meeks. Jason David Mellon. Eli Grant Messer. Isaiah Creed Michaels. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Brooklyn Jade Miller. Jimmy Allen Miller Jr. Patrick Clyde Allen Miller. Preston Bradley Moore. Graduating with honors, Cadence Dawn Mullins. Chandler Bryce Mullins. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Emily B. Mullins. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Grace Ann Mullins. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Gracie Kate Mullins. Isabella Madison Mullins. Isaiah Blake Mullins. Luca Cooper Mullins. Madison Riley Mullins. Graduating with honors, Mason Alexander Mullins. Tyler Grayson Mullins. Graduating Society, Waleed N. Devon. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Raylan Danae Pates. William Lee Peak. Brendan Noah Arthur Phipps. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Jacob Dylan Pinker. Dominic Pompey. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Emily Grace Powers. Isaac Paul Raines. Graduating with honors, Braden Hunter Reynolds. Graduating with honors, Brianna Cole Reynolds. Brandon Levi Richardson. Mackenzie Lorraine Ritson. Demario Dimitri Leray Ritchie. Austin Kyle Salyer. Graduating with honors, Stephen Edward Salyer. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Sierra Jade Salyers. Graduating with honors, Jeffrey Dakota Sanders Osborne. Graduating with honors, Adriana Renee Short. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Kinsley Grace Short. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Lydia Grace Slim. Mackenzie Brooke Smith. Graduated with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Austin Michael Sowers. Audrey Madison Stowler. Lily Ryan Stanley. Graduating with honors, Drew Mahish Stewart. Graduating with honors, Jacob Riley Steele. Weston Bryce Stout. Graduated with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Alexis Grace Sturgill. And graduated with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Brady Blake Sturgill. Emily Brooke Sturgill. Ethan James Stutzman. Royce David Blake Sykes. Hunter Wayne Tackett. Emma Grace Taylor. Thomas Lee Sean Tompkins. Tyler Nicholas Triplett. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Robin Carroll Underwood. Mackenzie Sky Vaughn. Ian Matthew Villiard. Alexander Trey Fencer. Graduating with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Olivia Grace Webb. Graduated with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Alyssa Grace White. Graduated with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Lauren Ashley White. Calvin Warren Whiting. Graduated with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Emma Grace Whiting. Nazareth Michael Whiting. Aiden Dallas Whitson. Brian Cameron Wiles.
Graduated with honors and a member of the National Honor Society, Robert Harris Wilson.
Graduating with honors, Hayden Riley Woodruff.
At this time, would you please stand?